Alright, folks, what's up? It's your boy Derek, aka Dash Sheep. I am here. Okay, we gotta do this. Give me a second. Hey, y'all, what's up? I gotta get back on this. I gotta get back on this. I'm doing that whole stream thing. Give me 1 second, cause I do want to get that one up. Okay. So when I do get ready to submit, anyways. So yeah. Gotta be doing this. Gotta do the whole shebang of anywho, trying to do this whole get people on. Um Let people know and all that jazz self promo stuff. Anyways, these last couple of days have been like tough and stressful. And of course I just discovered this like literally a couple of days ago. So I am trying my best to just get this up and running. Um, so I just called this Screwed Up Esper. Um, hmm, hmm. I was like thinking about the name. I was thinking about Screwed, like ES Upper, like kind of like ES Punk. But anyways, yeah, doing this all from scratch, fun times. Not to mention, then I also got to think of the cover, and I got to do that real fast. So fun time. Well, okay, gonna turn those off. Okay, so you remember last time, I did the whole like shebang of like I was doing the outline. And so main thing is this, like, okay, so you have the player, the character, your label, your group, type of your function, blah blah blah. I'm gonna have to come up with a thing. So let me do this real quick. Um, I don't want to call it. I think I might just. I think I want to call it screw up. So I'm gonna call it screw up. And I know like that can have some like you know probably can have some like negative lookout, but it's like the things are called screw up, and I think that's what it's gonna be like the kind of like the term. Sorry. You know what? Get some music in. It's soft jazz. Maybe you just do this. That works too. I'm glad that adds everything. All right. So okay, screw up. All right. That was the outline. So I call it screw up. I was initially gonna call it piece to get, but I like to have time. But that's the whole thing with jams. It's like you gotta think on the fly. And be like, okay, I'll do this. And I know it doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. So I'll do screw up, zine. Okay. So getting the character list out, I gotta like explain like a lot of mechanics and such. But pretty much what I have in mind is that so you have, of course, you have the player, you have the character. That's your character's name. The label is like your occupation or your concept or whatever. Um, the group is like what you're part of. It could be like the outside group, like the actual real life group, or you can be like the group within the game and such. So that's the thing. Then you have type, and type is like what type of script are you. Then you have function, and I want to do like kind of like function, sort of like a or I could put a ratio over here. Because I was gonna be like function could be like class thing, but I don't see. I kind of don't like that. Like I kind of like you just play your character, but I kind of get it. Like people want to have like that whole in TTRPGs. They want the whole um like who's the healer, who's a. But I always feel like just play your character. That's always been my thing. It's like play your character. Let me do a thing real quick over here. But yeah, so that's always been my thing. It's just like play your character. So I might actually end up doing ratio up here. All right, so ratio's here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete this row, but I'm thinking because I think it's. Hold on, let me do a thing. So delete that row. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we need to go back. So this, honestly, I can just like delete this and then control. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make these white. So there we go. Okay, and I want this to actually be centered. So we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be centered. Okay. I wish this was more up, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh wait, there's a way to do this. So go to header, and then we can make this be like, yeah, there we go. So that's more up. Okay, next. So a lot of the stuff I try to make it as streamlined as possible. So here's your health, here's your funds, here's your botch and your crit. So one of the systems in the game is that essentially like if you roll, like you can save your botches and you can save your crits and such. And there's like cool bonuses you could get. And we'll go into that a little later. And your stats is just pretty much gonna be just like I kind of was like, you know what, I could put this in the same universe as ES Punk and the other games I've been doing. So like, say, physical, social, intellectual, and will. Oh, screws. What did I say about screw? Initial is like, it depends on what you get. So it depends on how many you can have. I feel like a lot of people play robots because it offers more, but it's like a huge drawback. Mm, yeah, fail. Let's see, that would be Let's see, I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm doing the thing like, so let's see, normies. Let me go through this stuff real quick. Actually, let me turn this down. Okay, so let me walk through the game. Okay, so ratio, that depends over down here. So it's like, whatever you roll and such, blah blah blah. So that's like, that goes to here, your target ratio. That's what you have to roll under. And I put you can't go beyond 85, so that makes sense. Then like, let's see. Screws, it's like that's a number of ones you can like insert. It's gonna be like the number of screws you use. That's how many you can withhold, and like you keep the info or the properties and such. So that's the idea. And then like, so you have EXP, you have your health, you have your max, and you have your current. Then you have your funds, you have your botching, because I explained that earlier. Physical, that's like movement, attack. Social, how you talk to people. Intellectual, it's like, how you think and all that jazz. And your will is related to your psionics. As well as things like, supernatural stuff. Target ratio, like I was saying, like, you divvy up. So yeah, you like it's your ratio. Most roll under okay. So you divide among stats and such. Then you have like screws. That depends on this stuff over here. Your energy. That's like, so with energy, the idea is that could go beyond. Current can go beyond max, but must reset to at max at the end of session. So the whole point of the whole energy thing is that, like, so say for instance your ratio, let's say your ratio is at 20. Well, this actually gives you an extra boost to your rolls. So like, say again, like this, say you have a 20, let's say in your intellectual, or 40 in your intellectual. So you have to roll under 40. But if you have a current energy of 20, that means you can roll under 60. Energy can also be used to essentially spend to like do things and such. So if you're like, for instance, like that's why you have these, like if you want to do something just using energy, you have to spend this. This actually was going to be used for something else too. So like I said, one thing at times is that, sometimes I'll, copy and paste or whatever, and it'd be like, okay, well, this system's kind of similar to this, but it just works different, so it's about the same. Anyway, so you have normie. You have normie type. Will come off as non-threatening to magic users, even in combat. I'll say to the supernatural, even in combat. At best, they'll disarm your tech. I say if devices are used in combat, then will become threat. Then they will become a threat. Okay. I say you. Compared to Andrew, you have one of the things I always do. And I think this should be based off of the same. I say will plus device. There we go. Alright. Plus device stat. Alright. And then like, so in this game with psionics, when it comes to retries, these are the psionics. There's a whole list here, but I'm gonna like delete a lot of these because I want to make this a very short game. Don't need that. I mean, you could. I guess I could keep a lot of these, but oh, we don't need this one. Yeah, we don't need this one. You can delete this one. You don't need to be teleporting. 2 rows, okay. Delete row. Let's see, I'm trying to think, like, what do I want to do? Okay, which ones I want to keep? Keep wind, keep plant, keep ice. This one, let's see, delete. Yeah, I kind of like this one, so I think that would be cool to keep. That was used for something else. Let's see. Kind of want to use. I want to do this one. That's for something else. So do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's fair. I think, you know, this should be okay. This should be okay. Fire, you know, water. You know, you get the basic stuff. You get, of course, you got healing. You get poison somebody. And of course, you can deal with machines. So the way my psionics work in these games is that, like, essentially you could do whatever. Whatever comes to mind. You just have to like roll it up and such. And yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm keeping this here. I'm gonna do this little number. Okay. And then, so we'll keep this a 2-pager. So I think this works. Okay. All right. Let's see, everything's in check. Okay, current is funds is current social times I might want to do like a max and current thing here. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. And then, oh, I'll do psionics. There we go. Let's do this current will. I think that's fair. Okay, and then let's see. Stats overall. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I think that works. Okay, and the health, what to do is, yeah, okay, got time 25. Okay. Alright, so let's look at this real quick. Okay, so normie, alright, come off as non-threatening to supernatural. Threatening to the supernatural. Alright, then, it's like retries. Bust attach, I'll drop dice too. Alright, and then can play with humans and animals compared to robots. However, you come off as an automatic supernatural. Okay. Hey, Sofkin, what's up, man? How's it going? I see a friend there. Hey. Oh, nice. Yay. I like my little guy here. Kids used to call him my son. But how have you been, man? You doing good? I'm over here, by the way, making, well, if you could tell by the title, working on a TTRPG that is due in 2.5 hours. Fun times. Alright, let's see. I don't want all this, let's see. Alright. Oh, man. No problem, dude. Let's see. Every time make threat. And can be revealed as an android when Magic slash psionics are used. Firing glows from under the skin. Yeah, I used to make. I've done a couple, but I even have one on Itch, which I can be like, yo, like a little plug. Yeah, so I have a couple on here and such. Look up dash sheep .itch.io, and I have this little game here, click adventure game called Red Door. I want to get into game development and such, but yeah, so I joined this not that yeah, I joined this little jam here, and so I joined Saturday, but life's been crazy. And I was like, I knew it was due on the 15th. I was like, oh, okay. But then I was like, oh, like midnight for the 15th. So I'm like, all right. So I was like, I gotta bum rush this. All right. Also, although you can function without direct commands, you follow a strict code set by your manufacturer. Retries of psionics fail 1. Okay. Let's see. They retain knowledge or functions. I appreciate it. So yeah. So this jam, yeah, it's like you have to do something. It's TT RPG focus, and then one of the themes is literal loose screws. So the idea is that when you get a screw, you can you can insert it in yourself, and either you get the info or you could get the properties of that screw. So long as you have it within you and such. And each thing has their own, like, you have different types of people and such. And then you have robots, which you're going to is a retain knowledge or function based on screws even after discarding them. Must be controlled or pre-programmed to do things outside of normal functions. Cannot blend in with humans and animals. Easily identified and targeted by the supernatural. So I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be like, "Oh, I want to play as the robot because, I get all these cool benefits. Check me out, guys. Like, I could do this, and this." It's like a yes, but yes, you get a good damage / soak. D10s and such. But your energy cost, if you want to spend energy, so that's part of so this game, it uses dice, but you can also use points, or in this case, energy. So yes, you can, if you want to do an action with ease, fine, but the problem is you're going to have to spend 5. And the thing about energy is that it's your max current stat times 5. So it's like, say for instance, if you have, say, a physical of 3, you have 15 max energy. So I mean, you could be like, hey, I'll do 3 attacks. Great. As a robot, you do 3 and you can even automatically get 30 hits, but that's 30 energy that you're spending, which, by the way, relates to your target ratio. Your target ratio is essentially what you have to roll under with a D100. So say for instance, if your ratio for your physical was like, say, 45, and you had like 15, you could have just rolled under 60, but because you wanted to spend the 15, now it's like, okay, dude, like, so now the next time you can't use that. you have to essentially you have to wait for that to come back. And so therefore you have to roll under 40. So I felt like that is a good balance for people who want to be like, I want to play the super strong thing. It's like, have at it. Also, not to mention, like it says, you must be controlled or pre-programmed to do stuff. So if you're like, your character is essentially going to be, you're essentially mindless. Like, you essentially are like, I have to do these things. Like, I can't do anything else. So it's almost like cool benefits. I almost feels like it almost feels like hard mode. If it sounds like hard mode, I did my job. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of trying to use the same system like I did in the previous game. What is up here? Okay, there we go. I was like, what's going on here? Anyways, all right. I think everything here is fine. Static. You become easily shocked by an electrical device and can shock others without control. I think, and shock others. Unconsciously. That's what I right now I do. And then one of the things, like, so beforehand, by the way, psionics, in the game ES Punk, essentially, I was like, if you have fire, you can do anything with that fire. So if you're like, hey, I want to, I don't know, like, I want to make like a firework with my fire, then by all means, you can go ahead and do that. You just have to roll it up or spend the points. But one of the things I had to learn over time was trying to figure out balance. And one of the things that helped me learn that was, if somebody was like, well, what if there was something like, or I think I thought of it, I can't remember. I think somebody brought it was like, what if like you did a thing where, they each had a curse or something. So I was like, all right, cool. So I decided to do that, and I'm like, it stuck with me. Okay. So let's see. Insert page break. All right, now I'm gonna go into. I want to do this. So table of contents. And I'm like, I know I don't have to go all out and do all this stuff. I mean, I could just do like a simple like how to play, I guess, with this. But I just felt like I want to like, go all out as best as I can. So like, let's see, introduction. Or I could just do like how to play. I guess so. Let's see. So intro. Hello. Dashi, and it's a pleasure to meet you. All right, first time Tavern Tales. This is a fascinating concept. I like seeing the inclusion of the D100. Hey, how's it going, man? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for dropping on by. Yeah. Um, and yeah, so it's like uses D100. It also uses D4, D6, D8, D10, depending on what you decide to use. Um, and you can also use points if you like. Um, so yeah. All right. Let's see. Yes, this as well. And I decide that I to consider in the contest I am submitting to, or decide to keep at this game. I may make this a full game. For now, however, just enjoy as much as you can of it as a demonstration. Okay. Okay. Primarily run D20 campaigns and Dungeons and Dragons, but I would definitely be interested in running this type of game sometime. Oh, that'd be cool, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. I also have another game on itch. I have a demo. I'll show you real quick. If you look up Dash Sheep, ES Punk, if you're familiar. You probably are, maybe, because I used to submit a lot. But yeah, this was thanks to Kyle, aka Technomancer. I saw he was doing a game jam, and I was just like, you know what, I want to go for it. So yeah, and it's due in it's due at midnight, so I gotta be quick with this. Okay, so okay, what is this? What is Screw Up? Yeah, essentially, what I'm doing is I'm just gonna do like a. So I'm gonna put the character sheet as well as the like kind of like how to play, a brief how to play on here. If I have more time, I may do like a little I may try to see. We'll see on here if I could get enough time to do like a. Okay, here's like maybe a little quick game you can do. But yeah. And one of the things I was saying earlier was one good thing about doing a bunch of games. It's like as you can see over here, I try to make it a whole bunch of games. And one of the things is that you could just be like, hey, I want to use this system, or and I feel like this could work in like a similar thing. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make all of this actually. Let me go over here real quick. You will all be capitalized. Uppercase, let's go. I know, right? So this, and I try to make my games as easy as possible to go through, and so it has this stuff down here. But essentially, you write your character name, you write your player name, your character's name. Your label is essentially your concept, job, whatever it is. Group is essentially your group. It could be like the actual group. So let's say if you Discord group, or you could be like a group within the game. So let's say if you had a group called Plague Doctors, you just like, hey, Plague Doctors, that's the name of our group in this game. Then you have like, your type. Type is like these things over here. Like, what type of character are you? Are you a normie? Are you a cyborg? Are you a android? Or are you a robot? Um, then your ratio. That's like your essentially it's 100 plus your D whatever the thing you use. Then and I need to like change that, but yeah, damage to slow. And then that's the type of dice you use. Screws are essentially like the number of screws you can like insert into yourself. And then your AXP. I feel like people are gonna probably be like, I want to pick robot, but keep in mind, robot is kind of hard. I think because you essentially, yes, you can retain your knowledge or functions, um, but you have to be controlled or pre-programmed. You're not able to blend in with humans or animals, so it's kind of like you're like an eyesore. And then you can be easily identified and targeted by the supernatural. So even in combat, like they're probably gonna most likely go after you first. Yes, you have good damage and soak with the D10s, but you have 0 retries if your psionics fail. So if your psionics fail, that's it. Like you can't like retry it. You spend a lot of energy, which you can use to like essentially substitute for rolling dice, but they also help you. It also helps you with your dice rolls. So your target ratio is your ratio divided. So let's say, for instance, if you had like 40 in um like physical, and you had like let's just say you put 5 in this, so you had 25. Okay, well you could attack up to 5 times. 25 plus 45, that's like that's 70. So you can roll under 70. But if you spend those 25 points, you're going to go down to essentially you have to roll under 40, which makes it kind of a little harder a bit. Maybe it might be good for you, but it's going to be a little tough. So I kind of figured like that would probably be a thing. Screws are modules. Screws are more like, okay, so what I have in mind is that you could do things like, for instance, you could choose to either, like, let's say if you find a screw to any device, let's say if you're doing an espionage thing and you were like, we want to break into this place. So you might be like, hey, there's a screw on this to this keypad and such. Hey, like, if we put it in ourselves, put it in myself, I could get the information. You got to get the information, or you can go get say some of the properties of it, and maybe it depends. Like it might be like you have. Let me look here. Uh, um, Maybe say for instance you could detect people or something. You might get some extra ability or whatever. So it's like, you can have that certain number of stuff. Robots can retain it, which is cool, but again, it's like even after you discard it. But yeah, does that make sense? I hope that answered your question. Um, okay, what is let's see. Screw up. And I like to do things like can I make it seem like like a question and answer thing. Okay. I need to put in my full name. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Okay, okay, okay. Screw it. Let's see. Screw up is a screwy TTRPG. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In all seriousness, though, it is a multi dice and point based table TTRPG. Yeah, that's similar to a homebrew I used where modules were like upgrades for droids and robots, giving them abilities or stats or information. That's what's up, man. Okay. Yeah, because the only reason I went with this is because one of the themes in this was I got an hour. I got 2 hours. Was literal loose screws. So I was just like thinking about it. I almost did a thing where I was like, what if you were actual screws and you like put yourself into people? But then I was like, it sounds kind of like, I don't know. I mean, probably could have done that, but I was just like, maybe another time. But anyways, uh, yeah. So the multi, um, is is at the moment a part of a world I want to fully explore in time. It is a game that strongly focuses on the sci-fi part of this fan of this modern day universe I have been making since 2021. It is a game where you can choose to play how you'd like with just your imagination. With wait, with your imagination, especially when it comes to the psionics. Okay, look, I look to you, bro. Drop a link to the mock-up in your Discord when you're ready to go public. And okay, I got you. Thank you very much. Are you on that Discord, by the way? I'm sorry if you are and I haven't. I can do a thing real quick. Give me a second. I can invite you to it. Um, but thank you again. Thank you very much for dropping by. One thing I always say is share the love. So you're more than welcome to to just tell people, hey, like come check it out and such, and drop on by. I don't mind. Uh, oh, okay, nice, man. Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay. create. Step 1, create a character. Moving the plane. Step 2, get paper and pencils and paper/pen, or your laptop/tablets ready for characters and stories. Step 3, create a character. On the character sheet, fill out the following. Let's see, player. That's. Let me do it there. I don't want to. That is your name or nickname. Character. Let's see. Okay, copy. Paste. I almost want to do a thing of like, well, I like the column thing, so I think that's why I'm doing the column thing. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Example. Let's see. For example, Billy Bob. Example here. JoJo. JoJoey. I like JoJoey. You think I'll get in trouble? No. Let's see. Recognize you as, so like example here. Your character as. Alright. Joey is a, let's see, adventurer. There we go. Anyways, yeah, why not? All right. Okay, let's see. Copy. Type. Yeah, either your character is a robot, android, cyborg, or even just a normal person or animal known as a normie. All right. Example. Joey is a cyborg. All right. Okay. Copy. So group. Yeah, one of the things I always try to incorporate in my games is the idea of being able to play together, and as well as like I said, I want to make games that are like people could easily pick up and enjoy. Name is determined by amongst players and GM. This name can be actual group. Example. Billy Bob could be a part of the Saturday I almost want to put down. Oh my gosh, I want to put this down so bad. Mashed taters. I think I'll get in trouble for mashed taters group. Or Joey could be a part of the oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I want to do it so bad. Like, alright. So I kind of have to explain that. So it's either whatever you as a person could be in the group of as, or whatever your let me just scroll down because like death's in the way. So yeah, there we go. Let's see, was there anything else up here? No, okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? I'm trying to rush this as fast as I can because I don't want to. I want to beat the deadline. Mm, mm. Let's see. All right. Let's see ratio. Whatever your type is, you will roll a certain die and add the result to 100. Example. Since Joey is a cyborg, he Bob Billy Bob has to roll a D. Cyborgs use D6. Since he got a 5, his ratio is 105. Side note. Let's see. I'm gonna do this, copy and paste. Let's see. Slide number. This number could grow if you spend XP. However, comma, you cannot go ratio. Alright. Let's see. Side note, this number could grow. However, you cannot go over for your target ratio. Any of your target ratios. XP used here cannot be used for stats and screws. Yeah, okay. You must sacrifice a stat level per 5 XP used in order to make it. In order to make it permanent, if you use over 5 XP within a session, without this method, the percentage resets. Let's say, oh yeah, this. I think I need that. I think that was for something else I was thinking about. But I mean, if you want to do that, you can. That's up to you. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. Right. Alright. Gonna do the thing. Side note. Okay. And screws. This is the number of screws you can install to either gain information or stat boosts or certain properties. This you roll for the initial result is based on the dice roll based on your type. Example: Billy Bob rolls a 2 on his d6. Therefore, Joey starts out with being able to use use 2 screws. Let's see, new point equals I think that should be like yeah, I feel like that should be it. Like okay, there we go. I want to do that. All right. Gotta type this up. Gosh, okay, insert this. It's gonna be a page break. That's okay, and then I want this to be okay, and then we're gonna make this choice on this. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess we could just do this then. So then I'll make this. By the way, I'm using Google Docs as you can see. So as I do my games, I ain't got funds like that. Okay, screw it. Screws. Let's see here. Okay. I got this. Ooh. Ooh, need that. Alright. Let's see. All right. You get this based on whatever your GM decides. Simplest way to do this. One, did you play? And we mean actually play, not participate. Off on the sideline. 1. Did you play? 2. Did you play your character out? In other words, did you roleplay? 3. Did you live up to your type? Were you a good robot, or did you just play a human you as the robot? Let's see, and then like could be like, did you learn anything new? / teach anything new about the game or the lore? And 5, bonus points for cool stuff that other people point out. I like to do that. I like to give out, I learned this from like a group I used to play with, where they get some extra points, get some cool points because you did some cool stuff. So yeah, that's just me though. That's just me. Ooh, I just realized. Oh, actually, not you. Down here though. Let's make y'all, and then you're gonna be yeah, there we go. Okay. Stats. Okay. Stats. Divide your stats between what do I do? That'll be physical, social, intellectual, and will out of 10. Copy. Paste. Okay. Alright, so when it comes to stats, you divide your stats, physical, social, intellectual, and will out of 10. You should have at least one. You should at least have at least 1 point. At least 1 point in each stat. So you can even start with 1, 2, 3, 4. This determines the number of dice after a percentage roll will be needed for certain actions. An example, if Joey goes for an attack, Billy Bob can, with a physical, he can, with a physical of 3, do 3 attacks, okay? And therefore, use 3d6. Okay, hopefully this makes sense. The stats are as follows. Well, once again, like I said before, I can't just I don't want to do that. So physical, with your body. What you do with your body. Example, lift weights. This is what is used for damage and soak actions. Let's see, social. What you do with your voice / emotions. Cry on the spot. Intellectual. What you do with your brain and wits. Example, research on manga. And then will. What you do with your psionics. Oh man, I got an hour and a half. Come on, let's do this. Use So yeah, hopefully this makes sense to people. Physical. Target ratio. This is divided your stats from your ratio. This determines what number you need to roll under what you need to roll under using a D100. If out of 105, Billy Bob puts 40 into physical, then Joey naturally and he must roll under 40 to perform any physical action. I'm sorry. Okay, I think that makes sense. So, okay, so the whole thing is that, alright, so this is divided amongst your stats from your ratio. This determines what you need to roll under. So, plus 40 into physical, then you must roll under 40. Then you have energy. Okay. Okay, we getting there. Okay. This is the max is this determines the max is, oh my gosh, all right, the max, how do I say this? The max is determined by the current stat corresponding stat by times 5. The current can be added. That's the, oh my gosh. That's why I needed a functioning, because of that. Let's see. So in another game, I would have had it where you can like if you act out a certain way, then you can like essentially get it over time. But I think for the sake of this, we're just gonna have it that like you're just gonna have to rest or recharge or whatever. So we'll just do that. Um, this could be used to as as a substitute to rolling dice when performing actions. And can be used as an addition to your as an addition to your necessary role. So for example, because Joey has a physical of 3, his ratio is 40. So I need to take this out then. I need to take this out. Because there's no way you can replenish that. Okay, there we go. And I already put that there, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I put that there. All right. And his energy of 15. And his energy of 15 makes it where Billy Bob needs to roll under 55. However, if you use energy to perform actions, then the number, then an additional number to your stat is less than. Example. Because Billy Bob use 9 energy to perform a 3-hit combo, he must now roll under 9 minus 55. 9 minus 15. If 9 minus 15 is. If 15 minus 9 is. That'd be, gosh. That'll make it 6. Yeah, that'll make it 6. So. Wait, yeah, 15 to 6. So if you get 6, that means. Oh, yeah, 46. Alright. Replenish. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna make him rest. You're gonna need to rest that stuff. No, I am not doing an example here. Okay then. By the way, I like doing this, so it's like, I don't know why, I just feel at peace. Oh gosh. Okay, and then. Oh man. I got an hour. Okay. Hydrate. Alright. Let's see how I do here. Okay. Health. Is how much life you have. This is determined max is determined by current physical stat times 25. Example. Jojoy with a physical of 3. Ah man. Physical of 3 has 75 health. Because there's something else. Okay. Intellectual. It's the intellectual of 500. Can't go beyond the max. Your current can go beyond the max. I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. I think that's stupid. I'm gonna take that out. Okay. I don't know what I thought about that. Anyways, I don't want to do that. Okay. Ooh. Alright. What am I looking at now? Funds and then. Okay, I already did that. Did all this. And then botch slash crits. These are filled out throughout the game. If you can essentially save crits or botches for later uses slash punishment. So crits saved on the D100. I think they could do one on the D100 or botches 100 on the D100. Saved can be used to either give you an automatic success or used to replenish your energy by your highest stat. Example, because max number saved is your overall stats. Because Billy Bob used saved 3 crits. He can replenish all of his energy so then I do want to do that then. So I do want to do the whole thing of like you could go beyond that. I think I do. So let me go over here real quick, cause okay. Copy. So if that's the case, then um that's for either. Okay. both 3. Okay, so like for instance, all right, so this, if Billy, let's say you have, your highest stat is 3, like it says. Because of that, you save your crit and you're like, hey, I want to replenish my thing. Um, if you use Cyno, if you replenish or add energy this way, you can go beyond the max energy. Example, if Billy Bob's though Billy Bob's max, alright, max will energy is 5. Let's see, no. 10. Because he used this method and not the rest method, he can make his current energy go beyond 10. Alright, then we go on to here. Botch automatically take away crits, any crits saved, and be used at the next. And it can cause worser worser calamities than the initial I'll just say automatically take away any crits saved. take away any botches saved. Okay, so I want to say that too for the crits that, hey, you can take away your botches. Botches can save, automatically take away any crit save, can cause worse calamities than the initial one, and can take away your energy by the highest stats. Example. Let's see. Billy Bob. Because, yeah. Also, oh, wait. That's an example. Though, because Billy Bob, you saved 2 botches, he lost and chose to lose energy. He lost 6 energy. Side note. If you wait while botches have the same max as the crits, while the max number of botches can be saved, the next unlike crits, also these can be saved over moments until the end of the session. Like crits, they must be used at the end of a moment. So example, if Billy Bob used or saved 6 out of 10 botches, he must use them at the end of a moment / combat scene. Okay. Alright, not this. I'm just gonna call this notes. So, okay, let's see. Okay, I did all this. Okay. Okay, and then notes. Alright. This is where you can take notes on the game, describe your character, put in things like equipment or resources, etc. Okay. Can't. Only through devices. / weapons. However, you do have some will. You do have will. So you can sense things like a normal the supernatural. Once you use a device, you won't be considered a threat. D4. Dice usage. Cyborg. An army with cybernetics. you can use okay, what is that? You can actually use your mind and make your own choices. Once D6 is your dice usage. However, once you detach yourself from your cybernetic parts, you become a normie. Okay, Android. You look like a normal human slash animal, but can be identified with the supernatural and tend to glow literally and tend to literally glow whenever supernatural activity is at hand, is near. Okay, so let's see. Alright, thinking I only got half an hour. Let's do this. Okay, and I did say that right. Okay. You also follow a strict code that your manufacturer set. Set for you. If you break this code, then you will become hunted by and be threatened with detainment and possibly deactivation. Example, if your code was to not kill a person, let's see. And you did, then you will be chased down by bounty hunters. D8 is your dice usage. Robot. You stand out like a sore thumb. Like a sore thumb. In fact, you stand out so much. You stand out so much. Is that what I'm saying? In fact, you stand out so much that the supernatural automatically come after you. At least you can retain the information / mechanics of the screws you take in until you go over your max number. Example, if you can hold 3 screws, then until you discard until you put in a new one, you can keep what you learned / earned even after discarding passing the screws on to someone else. D10 is your dice usage. Alright, I just want to get that out of the way. Now we go on to step 4. Pick your psionics. Psionics are based on psionics can be used to any way you desire based on your imagination. Okay. Okay. The number of psionics you choose is based on the number of your will. Example. Joey with a will of 2 can use 2 psionics. Okay, choose psionics and such. If you fail at a psionic, and go beyond the number of retries, or none if a robot, then you suffer a curse that lasts up to your highest stat. I don't think I need to go into that. Here's the list. I know that. Damage output of psionics. Is based on will. Step 5. a game. One simple way to play is to have a tutorial game and have players act and have players learn what they can do. Due to the time of submission, I had to. Hey babe, how's it going? Due to the time of this having to be submitted, and life in general, I could not finish this part. However, I highly recommend trying it out any way possible. Basically, if a player wants to do something, they need to roll a D100. That was pretty good. I have to rush this real quick because of the fact that, like, deadline. Anyways, I'll get with you in a sec, babe. What? Anyways, either roll a D100 or use stat or use energy to perform actions. Also, the number of the stat allows you to re-roll that many times with the D100. So for example, Billy Bob can I forgot how I did it. How did I do that? Where? Oh, I had them like separate. That's right. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. Then I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. Screw up. Okay, so download this, make this a PDF, put this in my documents. Okay. Alright. And then I just not gonna However, if you retry, then your difficulty is increased by your overall stat. So if Billy's social was at 60 overall, including energy, the first time, then the second will go down to 50. And then the final would be 40. Try to have fun. Alright, so there we go. Alright, I just want to double check all of this. So it's a TTRPG. Okay, page numbers. Start at 1. I'll play. Wait a minute. Okay. And there are 3. Okay. And I actually want to do a thing. Let's have the page numbers. Okay. Well, let's move them over here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. On the stream, I'm going to pray. Dear Father, thank you so much for this. I hope that this works out well, Lord. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I pray, Lord, that whoever is joined in on this, may they, may they get as much exposure as possible. May we all just have a good time. And I thank you for the opportunity. I thank you that you had Kyle put this up, Lord, and you had me look at it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the people who came on to the stream, Lord. Father, you are awesome. I pray that you be with them and may they have a good rest of the night and good rest of the week, Lord. Thank you, Father. You are awesome. In your son's name, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. All right. We're going to go ahead. I would have drawn stuff, but I didn't do that. I could. Well, it is called Droid Sense, so that's why I'm going to leave it as that then. Okay. Let me go ahead and download this. And okay. Now let me see if I'm doing this right. Or okay. Okay. Well. Trying to see if I can. I think I can. Just gotta like. Okay. So cement. Screw up. Okay. Existing project. Okay. Zine. A game. You can put screws in to gain information and or bonuses like stats or attributes or functions. Also, you can use psionics, a multi-dice D4, 6, 8, 10, and 100 and point system. TPRPG. Okay, so I went with this one. Okay. Okay. Yes, I would say he is allowed to do that. Okay. Yes. Wait a minute, upload game. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. Just gotta submit this up. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do a thing real quick. There we go. All right. All right. So yeah, I can't show everything, but all right. A screwy TTRPG about using screws and psychic powers. So yeah, I'll just like copy. It's Cyberpunk. Okay. Wait a minute, what? I'm trying to upload. I don't understand. Why is that? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Uh, okay. Okay, cool. All right. Now I just need to go to let's see if I can do this. Okay. Okay. Literally got 3 minutes. Okay, screw up. Alright. Okay. Small TTRPG with character sheet. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Dang it. Oh, I did it. I did it. So my games on here now? Okay. Oh boy. Yep, and I feel like a screw up, but it is what it is, so hopefully people can enjoy it. And it is up there now. Thanks, Tomato. Alright, guys, that is going to be it for me. Goodness. Yep, I did a lot of that. In 2 hours, too. Or 2.5 hours. But yeah, alright. Well, in any case, you guys take care and you have a blessed one. Thank you so much for the support. Like I said, it's really awesome. And like I said, special shout out to Tomato. Also, that was for her. Anyways, also for Tavern Tales and Treasures. And for Slothkin. It's been a minute, but yes, appreciate you coming as well, man. You guys are awesome. Uh, and hopefully go back to regular schedule and do more stuff. And if you like me making stuff, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let a brother know. That's all. In any case, you guys take care and have a blessed one. Peace.